What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a story, a shocking story out of Allen, Texas. And it's involving this woman right here. Lord have mercy. This woman is 36-year-old Lul, L-U-L, Top, T-O-P. And this woman here did some foul stuff to her kids, man. And I'm gonna tell you something. There are a lot of people out here, a lot of people, time we see these child abuse cases and stuff like this, a lot of times it's because people don't want to be parents no more. They get tired of what it takes to be a parent. They do. And rather than get the kids up, they just give up on the kids and just take it out on the children, regardless of if it's their fault or not. And I told you before, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. And when I seen this chocolate heat miser, I already knew. Check it out.
Allen police say a woman taken into custody this week by SWAT officers during a standoff at a home terrorized her children. What started as an investigation into an assault involving her husband revealed horrific cases of abuse. Fox 4's Peyton Yeager is in Allen tonight with more on the story. Peyton.
Stephen, Allen police tell me they have responded to this Allen home 11 times in this new year. The children, they were removed from the home last month and immediately interviewed. The children told investigators that their mom often would state that she was going to kill all of them. Inside this Allen home off Tanglewood Drive, police say 6 children were being tormented by their mother, 36-year-old Lul Top. Top was taken into custody Monday morning after a 2-hour standoff with Allen SWAT. Police were there to arrest her on 6 felony warrants for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for what they say she did to her 6 children. Allen SWAT was called in after Top barricaded herself in the attic. Cell phone video from a neighbor shows Top with her hands behind her back. Court documents show 4 weeks earlier, on January 8th, police and CPS launched a child abuse investigation when Top's husband called them to the home because she was beating him with a stick and that all of the children witnessed it. Top was arrested. The children were taken into CPS custody and Top later bonded out. The arrest warrant affidavit for the child assaults reveals the terror Top allegedly caused her children. They were interviewed after her arrest for assaulting her husband. They told investigators their mother often drank alcohol, and if she ever ran out of alcohol, she would threaten them. A 3-year-old disclosed Top had tried to put her inside the oven that was turned on. Police say one of the siblings, a 10-year-old, started physically fighting his mother to get the 3-year-old away from the heated oven. The 3-year-old and her 4-year-old sibling were asked about scars on their body. Both children told investigators their mother used a knife to cut them. They said their mother would become angry and threaten to cut their hands and fingers off with a cleaver knife if they didn't help her find alcohol. One boy told detectives his mother once held the knife to his tongue. Plus, the boy said his mother made him drink alcohol, but he spit it out. Police say the children took it upon themselves to hide the knives away from their mother.
Always weird stuff over there. The police were always there.
Neighbor William Whitney says just a few days before the standoff, he had a strange encounter. Whitney says Top and another woman knocked on his door and asked to borrow Wi-Fi.
Seeing the kids playing out here by themselves, no supervision, and to know that was actually happening down there is sad.
Top is in the Collin County Jail this evening. Again, she's charged with 6 felony counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for the violence against the children. Now, I spoke with multiple neighbors who witnessed that SWAT standoff on Monday. They tell me that specific family, they were renting that home in Allen, and they moved in about a year ago.
All right, guys, that's the story of this woman, 36-year-old Lul Top out of Allen, Texas. This is trifling, disgraceful behavior. There are a lot of people out here that have a dream of having children, or just have children and get to the point where they don't want to be parents no more. Like I said earlier before I played that news clip, said that police was called to the house 11 times alone this year. It's hell, the 8th of February. Are you serious? Are you serious? Why are these kids still there? Tried to bake the baby in the oven. The little 10-year-old boy had to fight with her to save the child. These children had to depend on each other. It was like they was POWs in a camp. You never know when something going to happen to you. You slicing these children, making them drink hooch. Seriously. I don't understand this. Like, obviously she must be some type of alcoholic. She got an alcoholic addiction or something. She can't get the drink. She start fighting on the kids and doing crazy stuff. Where's the dad at? Now, I granted he got to go to work, but he don't see this stuff. Hell, maybe he was scared of her. They said this standoff and stuff started from an argument with her, and she took it out on the kids. They didn't even own that house. Did you see how the house looked? They had to come in there with a thing and attack the house to get in there. She barricaded the house. What's wrong with people? For real. Yo, they should have dug a hole on the side of the house, took her in handcuffs with that Jiffy Pop on, took her right around the back, blow, put her in there. Here. For the homies that ain't here, get your ass in that hole. Seriously, they will never recover from having a mom like that. You never recover from something like this. And that's the thing. You're playing with the hearts and minds of children. Your children at that. No. Another thing, the system failed. Why the cops kept getting called over there? Could have seen a knife mark on a kid. That leave a hell of a scar. Y'all didn't see that? There's other reports saying the children was removed to the house. How'd they go back over there? A lot of this systematic BS is why the system fails and children wind up being in situations like this. Imagine the psychological abuse and recovery. They'll never be the same that all of them got to go through. You try to put a 3-year-old child in a hot burning oven. What you think this is, Hansel and Gretel? Man, I'm sick of, listen, species name, Juggernaut, drunk as Hellas. If she's denied the gin, she'll go all in. The most intoxicated kind. This right here is the problem. I blame the man too. I really blame him. What, you scared of this chick? Man, come on. You let your children get tortured in a house by a tyrant and you ain't do nothing? Listen, that story would be different if that was me. It's no way. No way. You mad at me and you taking out these kids. The kids, did you see? They named so much stuff I can't even remember. They were just telling everything. As soon as they got caught. Did you see the affidavit? It was long. Trifling behavior. She's sitting up in there in one of the arrest photos with this blue rag or whatever the thing they put on the back. She's sitting back there like, Why should taxpayers be on the hook for something like this? You had them kids. It was your responsibility. Now that was a nice house. So somebody was making some type of money to where they could afford that house in a nice neighborhood. But you had hell in the house. Said the kids was running around unsupervised, people looking like, what? You knocked on somebody's door? Can I borrow your Wi-Fi? I don't know if they were Section 8 or not, but I'm telling you something. If I had property, I don't know. Some people live hard, but that's living horrific. Them children suffered for no reason, y'all. No reason. There are many different options you have out here if you don't want your children. To turn that and have them on pins and needles every day of their life because you can't get what you want living selfishly is a damn shame, man. It's a shame. I feel nothing for her. Nothing. Her and anybody else that does this. I don't even know why she's breathing right now. And I'm keeping it real. You need to change these stupid ass laws, man. Everything is by the book or the documents say this and this and that. This is lives at stake and children getting tortured. And she's still breathing. Her husband needs his ass beaten. Can't say you didn't know because the scars are too prominent to hide. You think when that little boy got put in that oven, he was fighting, and the other boy fighting him up, he wasn't bruised and scarred? Both of them? He ain't come home and asked what happened? Yeah, that right there is suspect. Maybe it need to be 2 holes dug under that house instead of 1. That's real rap. Something don't sound right. It's no way you can convince me as a man that you didn't know this was happening. She's slicing, dicing one of your damn kids. And if she got an alcohol addiction like that, and she got mad at the kids and beat the kids up, trying to make them find alcohol at the house that she can't find, that means what? He must have hit it. Or if it wasn't, it's even worse. If it wasn't there, she just made them scramble around the house on a scavenger hunt for something that didn't exist. At what point do you ever look into the mirror and say, hey, I got a problem. I got to fix myself? Evidently, never on some people. So how can we feel good or feel bad for you when you don't feel nothing for yourself or those that come from you? I'm just saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Show them the flowers.